All right, here we go. Nice looking grass. Hopefully that little apple tree makes it. Do well, little apple tree. Look at the flowers. Everything looks good. That was a hard day, but a good day. Now, for the moment of truth. We got 35, holy smokes, 35 kilometers to go. Now remember, big bad Dodge is coming around this corner on your side of the road. That could be me, but a lot of times it's a big plow truck in the middle of the summer. Don't ask me why there would be plow trucks in the middle of the summer, but sometimes there's just plow trucks in the middle of the summer. All right, so we're gonna bounce our way back out, or drive our way back out of the road here. It's not 3:14, it's actually a quarter after 5:30. It was a long day, a good day, long day. Check out my cousin. Did he? Oh, past my cousin's. Darn, wanted to show you his truck. So, oh my God, I'm beat. I did want to talk. Holy washboard. I did want to talk about a very interesting topic. For a guy who works for himself, okay, leave an awful lot of dust on the road. Wouldn't want to be driving behind me right now. But for a guy who works for himself, okay, the truck is my business. Hence why I'm so... Wait. You just coast down this hill really... You gotta watch you don't go too fast because of the loose stuff, right? You will slide or bounce off this road. It has been done. If you watch closely, you will see car parts in the ditch. Mainly fenders and stuff. But anyway, yeah. So one of the things about working for yourself is fuel cost, right? And we all know, without getting into the politics of what's going on in the world, I don't have to tell anybody how wacky fuel prices are, and they don't need to be that way, but they're that way more for politics than anything. Thunder. You end up with a situation where whenever you could fill up and top up completely, you should do it. Because what happens to guys like us is you get a day like today where you're out there all day to see who's bouncing down the road. That is a lot of dust coming at me. It's big bad Dodge. I told you there's another big bad Dodge here. We got one light too. This is the place of big bad. That is a very big bad Dodge. He's got a, oh, he's got hey, you just fling the stuff on my windshield. Now what's this guy doing? Oh, it's the mailbox people. This is always the roughest spot right here. I will get to the top. Quebec roads, guys. Quebec roads. So, guys like me, we stop and we fill up, right? And we fill up, say on a Monday. Well, today's Monday, and I put gas in it Monday. And we don't stop at the gas station again until we're either out of fuel, about to be out of fuel, or whatever, right? But usually you don't let it get down to that. Holy, bounced my truck off the road. You know, how can you bounce down a road like that and still have rust on your vehicle? Like, you know what I mean? And now we're onto the pavement where it gets really rough. Oh. Dusty. Very dusty. So, anyway, so we fill up, we top up. Okay, so you go, let's say about midweek, you're out about half tank, you top up again. Okay, now, the main thing you gotta do is tally your gas for the week, right? How much did you make versus, yeah, just the brake light. Oh, holy, the brake thingy. How much money did you make off of that tank of gas? There, I said it. It only took me 5 minutes. Do a bit of a Quebec stop here. You would be surprised, but cops will come out of nowhere around here. I found out that just, you know, random, they just come out of nowhere. And that little Volkswagen. So yeah, so I put in 80 bucks this morning. Yeah. I know my brakes are bad. So I put in 80 bucks this morning, okay? Now, $80 at 20 bucks an hour is 4 hours work, right? So that's not bad. But if I had to spend 80 bucks a day in gas, ooh, don't hit the cone, don't hit the cone, no. Because if you hit that cone, you hit that big ass pothole. See another big bad Dodge. There's always big bad Dodges here. I just noticed the road's not really wide enough for 2 vehicles. Huh. Bizarre. It's very dusty. Why is it such a foggy day? Oh, it's the dust on the road. So, if you... Oh... That's the pavement guy, or partial pavement. If you make 80 bucks that day, you don't make any money. If you make a full 8-hour day like I did today, which is pretty good, if I can get like a couple of weeks of 8-hour days, I would do okay. I tell you, when I get home, I'm gonna be very loosened up. I'm gonna have to visit the facilities when I get home, bouncing around like that. Yeah, it's good for your digestive system, bouncing around the road like this. Okay, so in one day I've made 2 fuel worth, but I didn't fill up the truck. I got 3/4 of a tank because I still had about 1/4 of a tank. Right now I'm going to burn about 1/8 of a tank going home. Another big bad Dodge. So there's a lot of big bad Dodges on this road. That's like the 4th one. None of them as nice as Thunder. Always sweet talk your truck, man. Sweet talk your truck. So yeah, so my aspect ratio of making money goes like this. For every $1 of fuel, regardless what the fuel price is at, for every $1 of fuel, you need a minimum of $4 in return to just cover day to day. That'll be your next fuel. You need $2. Okay, so let's say you spend $1. That truck looks like my truck, but it's got the double scoop. Okay. What am I doing for time? So you make $1. Okay. If you make $2, you just make enough money to burn, replace the gas you burn. You make another $1, you can start working on putting money back into getting your rent, your whatever. And the $4th is kind of like profit, right? In theory, if you make a 4-to-1. Now that doesn't mean you're going to cover all your monthly expenses. That just means you'll never be out of gas whenever you get low on gas. You'll always have that. So how do I do that? Well, wait till you get on the highway and I'll tell you.